and welcome to another treasure hunt. Today we have with us from Hertfordshire Peter Hurst-Smith and his wife Anne. And we're all waiting anxiously to find out where Anneka is today at the start of another hunt. The only person who knows is Wincy. Any chance of a clue, Wincy?
No, I'm not going to break the habits of a lifetime,
I say it rather hopelessly, thinking that you might relent one of these days. Well, you know what's going to happen. You've got 5 clues to solve, 45 minutes in which to do them, and £1,000 at the end of it if you succeed. Are you feeling confident?
I'll tell you in 45 minutes.
Where do you live in Hertfordshire, Peter?
We live in a place called Northchurch, which is just outside Berkhamsted.
What do you do there? Are you working there?
No, I work in London. I'm a photographer.
What sort of photographer?
Well, I do commercial and industrial type photography.
What about you, Anne? Are you working?
Yes, I work in marketing support, that's advertising and PR and all the attendant services for a self-adhesive manufacturer.
It sounds very grand.
It's not, it's kind of general factotum.
Well, the best of luck to you both. You know, a lot of people still seem to think that I know all these locations in advance, and I can assure you that I don't, but we're just about to find out. So, Anneka, put us out of our misery, will you? Where are you?
Hello there. Hello to you all, and a lovely sunny welcome to Treasure Hunt this week. It is glorious where we are, and the place, the village I'm standing in, has got the reputation for being the prettiest in England. In fact, one chap who came to open the old village hall said it was the prettiest in the world, and really you can see why, because I'm standing on a ford that runs across the sort of village high street where ducks take precedence over cars. I mean, look at the scene down here. It's absolutely lovely. The houses are all colour-washed in lovely pastel pinks. Others are dark timbered, and we're in between 2 beautiful hills, and it's a lovely, lovely location in Suffolk, the village of Kersey in Suffolk. I don't know whether anyone knows that.
Kersey?
Yes. No, sweet thing. Let me introduce you to a couple of old veterans, if you ever saw them. Frank and Graham. I don't think I'd rate their chances in the London to Brighton rally and the state they're in. Oh, Graham's leaping up and down. He's obviously champing at the bit, raring to go. Keith is in his helicopter somewhere in a field over there. So let me leave you with this pretty scene while you open your map, find out exactly where we are.
Right.
It's
Kersey.
the bottom southeast corner of your map.
Kersey. Southeast
You
corner.
can see Long Melford.
Further east than that.
Further east.
Further, directly east from Long Melford.
Oh, Kersey, it's right at the very, yes, very
on the
bottom.
right.
I see, yes, we've got it, fine.
OK.
Wincy, tell us a bit more about it, will you? Can we just get you with that so we can look at that map? Thank you very much.
So he's bossing you about already, right. Our start point here in Suffolk, in the south of the county, just west of Ipswich. On the detailed map, this shows our territory from Bury St Edmunds up there in the north and to the Stour Valley way down in the south. Our start point is just here at Kersey, as Anneka said, and the hint to the treasure, it's a bit of a fiddle.
It's a bit of a fiddle, right.
OK,
well.
so if we're all ready, we've got 45 minutes and we'll start the clock.
Good luck.
Right.
Thank you.
And here is the first
Want to
clue.
back to the
Off
helicopter.
to a flying start with a steamed-up inventor. See 9 acrobats take a bow and catch the down-to-earth redhead.
Could this be a railway train, steamed-up inventor with a named railway train?
Bye.
Can you get into the helicopter,
Yes, we're
Annie?
just going to go and find our Keith. He's a bit of a star, we've decided.
Suffolk? Oh, well done.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shock to the system. Keith has actually
What are we going to look
taken
for?
off his jacket for today's
something
train.
about the area
Inventor.
in
Could
that.
that be Stevenson?
Robert Luke.
Stevenson?
Perhaps if we look for the biography.
Have a look, have a good look at this map. Anne, you're quite good at looking at maps. Come and see if you can find something on this map. Steamed-up inventor.
Hi, Keith.
Have you got any ideas for us, Anneka?
Well, I'm just getting into the helicopter. So, hi, Keith. Could I please introduce you to Keith Thompson? This is the summer range, is it? Very smart. 4 stripes.
9
Just
acrobats.
incredible. What's the 4th stripe for?
Good behaviour.
Is it? Oh,
Steamed-up inventor. I've got a feeling it must be something to do with the railway.
Yes.
So we need to find a railway.
A railway? Where's the railway line?
I can't see anything round Kersey.
No, so they take off now. Which way do they go? Smooth north, I would think.
Steamed-up inventor.
Move north.
North, Peter's thinking perhaps towards Hitchin. Oh, absolutely.
Let's have a look. Well, anyway,
me
we're
look
just
for-
taken off here, as I said, with the treasure hunt we did before. Constable country, that was round the East Burcolt area where his father owned 2 windmills, and the water mills at Flatford and Dedham.
Too nice.
It's a lovely programme, that. We visited Gainsborough's birthplace. And there's
How
the
are we
village
doing? Any ideas
below
yet?
us.
Nope.
At the bottom, there's
What
the
is that?
ford.
Is that showing you anything?
Car going past the ford at the moment. And the 2 hills.
If you can keep the books down a bit off the map.
Right, hilly for Suffolk.
Yeah, we may be blocking the map. We want to have a look.
How are we
See if can
doing
find
in
something
London?
actually on the map.
Not very well at the minute, Annie.
Oh dear,
Have
you're having a
look at this
crisis.
map. I think we may be missing something here.
Off to Flying Star.
Flying Star?
It's a steamed-up inventor.
Well, that could be Kettles. If it's Flying Star...
Well, if it's Kettles, then it could be Kettlebaston.
Could be Kettles.
Kettlebaston, where's that?
There's another.
That's north of you.
I found another. I found a kettle. Something about a kettle there.
There is something about a kettle.
well.
Kettle bottom.
We'll just enjoy
Where's
this.
that?
That's such a beautiful church down there. Suffolk, to your left, Graham. Sorry to do that to you. Suffolk
Nice.
is
Is Anneka
famous
talking?
for its
'Cause I can't
churches.
hear a
They were
word
built
she's
with money
saying.
earned from
Yes,
the
she's
wood
giving
in the
us a
Middle
rundown
Ages.
of the
Full of
scenery
elaborate
around
carvings.
the hovering area.
Oh, the hovering.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry,
good.
I'm in hovering mode at the moment, doing a little
Where-
running
can you hear
commentary.
anything?
Yes, I can. I can hear Annie.
Well, I've gone completely
And-
dead.
And let us know what we're looking for, and we'll have a good browse.
So I'm afraid I can't be...
Well, we think that the steamed-up inventor must be something to do with kettles or...
Kettles.
Oh, that's better. Now I can hear.
Let's go home for a cuppa, that's the easiest thing.
Steam engine. What?
Where did you say you
What?
found a
What?
place called
Wattisham,
Kettle
perhaps.
something?
Where are you now, Annie?
Oh, we're just still round the village of Kersham. We haven't gone anywhere. Kersey, rather.
Would you like to go north-east to Wattisham? What? Steamed-up inventor.
North-east to
Wattisham. It's an airfield.
See if we can find something
Wattisham.
about
Okay.
it.
No,
where
say
we
again.
want to
Tell
go.
her again. She didn't
Yeah,
quite get that.
got the airfield
You
at
got it,
Wattisham,
right.
Yeah.
Wattisham.
North-east to Wattisham. 9 acrobats. Take a
Is
bow.
there an RAF place there?
Wattisham Airfield.
Ah, yes,
9
we now think
acrobats.
it's the airfield.
Could... you might be on an aeroplane situation here. 9 acrobats.
find anything
Are the
there
red
about it.
arrows anywhere near Wattisham?
Wattisham Airfield.
The red arrows.
Because there are 9
Acrobats.
aerobatic tips.
Sorting them up.
There are
Oh,
9...
I
what's
see.
this?
Right. That's sort of
that it, do you think?
acrobats.
It
So
could
the-
be, could
the
be.
acrobats will be taking place in the air. It's just
Could be. And catch the
Here we are.
down-to-earth redhead.
Oh, so
The red
it's
arrow.
So it's a red arrow.
red
red
arrow.
arrow.
Yes.
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 So it's
How
either
wonderful.
a red
Oh,
head
9
or
acrobats. Yes, absolutely.
Take a bow and catch the down-to-earth redhead. You may have somebody doing ejecting.
Aha.
Think about.
Take a bow, yes. Or
Right. Go in
they
that
take a bow. And a down-to-earth redhead.
Okay, well, when will we be at the airfield? It's just ahead of us. I can't see anything at the moment at all, but I shall look round. You wouldn't have thought. We're in
Sorry, go on.
we're in the general area now. Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness!
they're suddenly up here.
Oh, my God!
I can imagine the noise must be tremendous.
Oh, sorry, they
I think
just
she's
sort of-
seen them.
Sorry.
I think so, too. It may be so.
That was the touch of the old Harrier jump jets again. They just sort of came up whizzing behind me. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
9.
With the red,
That's right.
red, white and blue smoke. That was just so hysterical. Can you do it again, lads? So,
Annie,
now,
is there one of the red planes on the ground?
no, but maybe they're coming into land.
Yes, perhaps that's
So
it.
we're right above the airfield now. That is the most glorious sight.
Are they trailing smoke?
They are. There's red, blue and white smoke that they were trailing as they zoom past the helicopter.
Very patriotic.
It was wonderful, and they're coming
Marvellous.
round now. How they keep in that formation, I don't know. That really is skill for you. And they're turning the corner now, approaching the airfield. Absolutely spot-on precision. And they're all streaming white smoke now. Oh, that is the most glorious sight. I can't believe it. This is ridiculous. They're
Now,
coming in now.
who will the
I'm just-
down-to-earth redhead?
Yes,
I'm-
find that. Try and find that.
I'm wondering if just one plane's going to land. Oh, God. Just been a
Could
bit
it be
sick.
this one?
Now one has gone off on his own. Now we have a breakaway faction in the Red Arrows.
Well, we have here...
We have the breakaway faction. I've got a feeling That would be the one which... Should we chase it, or is it coming into land?
Right. He may be a redhead. We have a photograph of the team here, and in which case it's Flight Lieutenant Mike Carter.
Mike Carter?
I think so. You'll see the name, should see the name on the side of the aeroplane.
Really? Oh, that's... Well, he's coming into land. If that's Flight Lieutenant... Oh, he's flashed me! Give me another flash.
On the side here.
Flight Lieutenant Mike Carter, if that is him, has just given us a flash, and he's...
Has he got a pink clue?
Don't be so personal. I hardly know the man. I can't ask him that. He's coming into land, so Keith, if we could land, then we can catch up with him. And there he comes now. Give us a flash.
Red.
It's got some blood more,
on the more.
Right. He's just touched down, so if we come into land now, we can make contact.
Well, Mike Carter was born in Sunderland.
It's actually Squadron Leader Richard Thomas who is the leader.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Well, we're whizzing down parallel now.
Of course. Apologise to him for us.
It's wonderful, this. Look, we're chasing him down the runway. Keith doing a bit of an up and under on the grass verge here. And his name's Richard Thomas.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Squadron Leader.
Squadron Leader.
Squadron Leader Richard Thomas, dost thou have a pink clue for us? Can't make out at the moment. But we're gonna... Oh, there's two of them in there. I hadn't realised that. So,
Well, if you can arrange for me to have a flight sometime, I'd love to go in with the Red Arrows.
So would I, actually. Maybe
Can you imagine there's a queue of about 20,000 people for that?
I don't know that I'd pass the medical.
No, Keith, can we land? We're trying to get into land while he's still wandering around the runway. Can you stop, please? Right, we're coming to land. That was absolutely glorious. So Richard Thomas was his name, is it?
Yes, Squadron Leader Richard Thomas.
Richard Thomas.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hello! Hi! Are you Richard Thomas? We've got it!
You've got the clock! Stop the
Stop the
clock!
clock. We're going to take a short break. We're going to take a short break now. Hello and welcome back to part 2. Well, that's the first clue solved, and a very exciting clue it sounded too, didn't it?
Yes.
How about the scheduled time?
A little bit behind, I'm afraid. There was a bit slow on the uptake, weren't we, at the
Thank you very
beginning?
much. I was just about to read the clue out now.
OK,
Many
start
thanks
the
to
clock.
Squadron Leader Richard Thomas and his band of merry men. That was
Thank you very much
brilliant.
indeed.
Thank you so much. So this is the clue.
Where Jane Taylor's star twinkled, drive into Tchaikovsky's lake for a campanological treble hunt.
Excuse me. Campanological. Oh!
Where Jane Taylor's star twinkle died in Tchaikovsky's lake for a campanological...
Where did they go?
Bells.
That was brilliant. Thank you so much.
Peanut bells, so we're looking for a...
Who's Jane Taylor?
Taylor.
We don't know who Jane Taylor is.
Thanks a lot.
Unless
Bye.
she was anything
Oh,
to
that
do.
was brilliant. God, that gave me such a shot. They just
Shall we
flew
get Annie
overhead.
into the helicopter?
Yes, Annie, can you get into the
Bye-bye.
helicopter and take off, please?
I want to stay. All right.
I don't blame you.
Keith, I'm sorry. I'm not happy unless you've got a red arrow. Excuse me.
Star twinkle.
Who's Jane Taylor?
Jane Taylor.
Let's take off then and have a wander around, see if we can sort this clue out. Oh, that was just brilliant. Really enjoyed
Twinkle,
that.
twinkle, little star. No, dive into Tchaikovsky's lake.
And bye-bye there.
Well, that's Swan Lake.
That's Swan Lake.
That was
Is there anywhere here marked Swan?
one of life's great experiences, I can tell you that one.
We found a Jane Taylor. Is there anything about... Oh, we wouldn't know where to look there, would we?
There's nothing.
Oh, that was so wonderful. I'm still in a state of shock.
Taylor, A and J.
Want to go on that,
Oh,
Graham?
right.
J, Dr. J.E. 18.
Right, any idea?
Yes, we've got a book. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Oh, my
Lavenham.
God, they're coming
Lavenham.
straight for us. Oh, no, they're not.
Yes.
So
Did you get that, Annie?
Fly west to Lavenham.
Lavenham.
Can you
Fly
find
south
Lavenham.
westerly.
Okay, southwest to Lavenham. Right. Okay, we're on our way. Oh, that's brilliant. Should we ask them to follow us for the entire programme?
Now, there's a museum here. And Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Now I wonder what you
We're
are.
off to Lavenham, Keithy, okay?
We can't
It's just there on your
Suffolk.
map.
30...
So
I'm going to
there's
find
a
something
bell.
here if I
They're
can.
brilliant. They're they're still around. It's just great. Graham's got this huge grin on his face. He's loving every minute of this. Oh, dear.
It's the Swan at Lavenham. So they must...
Something on the back. That's to do with bell peal, isn't it?
Yes.
Bilderston, right? That's the village of Bilderston. To give you an idea of where we are, Bilderston. Just by the
I got something about it
1115.
here. The Lavenham the Swan, this bar has a set of handbells that were used for practice by the church bell ringers.
Oh, excellent.
Right. Well, we'll head
there,
for
the
Lavenham, which will be about 2 minutes, okay?
Excellent.
While you sort
We got
that
a
out.
map.
Well, this
Yeah.
is the Swan.
The Swan. Lavenham. Can you
And
tell
there's-
us,
there's the map of
Anneka,
Lavenham.
can you tell us where you're going to land? If you come in
He's
toward...
not giving anything away at this moment. Sorry?
If you come in by the side of the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul,
Yes.
you're in the main church street. And if you can go down past the church, then to the Swan Hotel itself.
The Swan Hotel.
And
It's on your left.
the church will then be on your left.
Okay. But we actually
And
want the
it's,
Swan Hotel, do we?
Can you
Yes.
explain what it looks like, can you?
It
Right.
looks like a large, half-timbered or full-timbered, very old, attractive pub. Lots
Okay.
of beams.
And you think that the bell ringers will be in the pub?
No, the bells are in the
They're
pub.
hand bells.
Okay.
The Swan...
It's quite a large hotel.
Yeah, it must be.
Yes.
Well, okay, there's the town of Lavenham ahead on this lovely sunny day. We're lucky to get such good views, because on a cloudy day or misty day, we wouldn't have this privilege.
Why
seeing
dive
everything
into
so clearly.
Tchaikovsky's Lake?
Swan.
Swan, yes, sorry, yes. And a campanological treble.
Yes.
Right, we're coming into land.
Treble.
We're just looking for a nice broad green patch.
See what a treble.
Put
I couldn't
ourselves
find
down on.
anything on bell ringing.
Which bar is it?
It's the...
There's the church, where we land.
Annie?
Yes, hello.
At the heart of this carefully modernised and beautifully kept inn is a small and friendly tiled floor bar, the local for the US 48th Bomber Group in the Second World War.
Right, well, that could be the hotel in the middle there. Was it
It should
half
be in the
timbered?
middle.
It's a timbered building.
Black and white.
A large, sort of quite a long one. Big building there. Actually, it's such a pretty house. All these medieval timbered houses all over the place. Absolutely gorgeous.
Are you going to land fairly near it, do you think?
No, you must
Long
be
way.
joking, Kenneth. You know what it's like. We've got to earn our money and do some running.
Right, now the bells are in one of the bars, and they're hand
Go
bells.
to a bar, right.
And if you go into that and I think you will find the clue probably is in a handbell which is called the treble.
Right, and a handbell
I hope so.
called the treble. A treble, right. Okay, now where we've... Ouch! Oh, got attacked by some stinging nettles. Hi! Do you fancy a run? Yes, we're going to go jogging. And we're sprinting now through the village on this lovely warm summer's day.
You know where you're going, do you? I mean, is anybody to help you?
Yes, no, I think we're okay. From the air, the church was this way.
30 minutes to go.
Hello there! Oh, look, now this looks as if it's the main village area ahead of us. All the locals turned out to say hello. You should all be at home in your bikinis! Yes!
You'll have to be careful not to lose the boys, I'm afraid, because the quality of the beer is supposed to be quite good.
That's
Oh,
right.
really? What is the speciality in Suffolk?
We're not allowed to tell you, it says here.
Really?
Do you know which... I mean, you said the treble bell. Have you got any idea which one it's likely to be? I mean, is it a big one or a small one? Does it tell you anything
I
about
think a
them?
treble is a high... Well, treble
Right, now this
voice
is the
a
main
fairly
high street, I think.
high
Hello?
bell.
Now, what was the name of the pub?
The Swan.
Swan.
Right, so it's the Swan we're looking for, is it? Oh, there it is,
Yes.
right ahead of us. Now, here we go. Just run down the high street. Hello there! Now, here we are. I think that's the sort of tradesman's entrance. Here we are, the main entrance.
No, there's nothing there. How strange. Doesn't
Hi.
say. I couldn't
Hello,
find
sir.
anything undersea for campanology.
Now, we want the bar. Can you tell me again what we want?
You're looking for some handbells, which they used to use to practice in.
Yes, we need the bar where they'd be practicing their bell ringing.
It's in the main bar.
Look, the...
We want the bells, where the bells are, and the bar.
I just read it. The lightest and highest bell in a ring.
Hang on.
The bells usually are about 6 to 8 inches.
Oh, gosh, biscuits and coffee, how lovely. Now,
It's the lightest and highest bell in a ring.
have you got a whole load of bells on you? No.
They're outside.
What?
I hear them ringing outside.
Hang on. Oh, I see, I can hear them now. I can't hear a thing with this, you see, look.
Got it?
They're actually going to be
Ringing them, are they?
The bell ringing's going on in the garden.
in the garden.
Yes,
Oh,
nothing
lovely.
to do with the bar. So I want the lightest treble. Isn't it lovely?
The lightest and highest bell in a ring is the treble.
Let me hear the lightest. Oh! Here we are, here's the clue. Brilliant.
You got it?
Got it?
Oh, right.
Right.
Good,
Go straight on then, would you?
Repair to ye manor of Clopton, at ye moat house still, amongst ye salves and unguents. Oh, I love that word, unguent. Mistress Jane hath a simple prescription.
Repair to ye manor of Clopton, at ye moat house still, amongst ye salves and unguents, Mistress Jane hath a simple prescription.
Sorry to disturb you, gentlemen. Thank you. Back home, James, and don't spare the horses.
Right, back to the helicopter, I suppose, Annie.
Righto. OK, we're off again. People looking at us in amazement.
Clopton.
I've got quite a lot there about the family of Clopton, but where is the...
Right,
did
how are
they
we
go?
doing for time, Wince?
You're on schedule, Anneka.
It was up here, wasn't it?
Ah, the Clopton
Here.
family.
Clopton Manor House.
But where
is
is
it?
it?
Clopton Manor House do we need?
Yes.
Oh, right.
No,
I
just to
think-
find it. Where's Lavender?
Clopton Manor House.
Clopton.
Stop! Never mind.
Is it a place or is it the family is called Clopton, is it?
No, it's a
There's a
manor
manor
house.
house as well.
Yes. But,
So we need a place called Clopton Manor House. Have you found it?
no, we can't find Clopton on the map at all
Do you
at the
live round
minute.
here? Do you know where the Clopton Manor House is?
Melford, Long Melford.
Lower Melford, they say. Is there a place
Oh,
called
excellent.
Lower or Long? Or...
Long.
Long Melford.
Well, in that case, Annie,
Sorry?
Bridge Street, Long Melford.
Bridge Street in Long Melford.
Long Melford.
Yes, thank you very
Long
much.
Melford.
We reckon, the
Where's
old
Long
locals
Melford?
here reckon
Oh,
it's
here.
over there.
You've got to go
Southwest.
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 Yeah. OK.
1, 2,
Clopton Manor.
Well, you'll have
you
to
see.
4. About 5 or 6 Melford Hall.
Well, if we're going to Long Melford, we'd better have a look at the...
We still can't find it on the map. I mean, we found Long Melford, but we can't actually locate
Here we are. Look, here's a lot about Long Melford
Oh, well
here.
done.
There's Keith.
The name Clopton
Oh,
is
Yes.
here.
listen. Thank you. And it's not even my birthday. Thank you, lady.
It's Melford Hall. I wonder if there's anything about Melford Hall
Inscriptions on the
itself here.
walls show that John Clopton
Now,
at the moat house. Where?
style up here.
It's strange that it isn't.
There's an awful lot about the family and
Yes.
in the church.
25 minutes left.
Now back for these stinging nettles.
Melford Hall.
Is that what you're looking for?
I'm just wondering if it is.
What is it saying here?
Have a look in.
It's just talking about the family. There's nothing about the hall at all.
Could it be Melford?
G
The
Moat
manor
House
of
still.
Clopton
Moat House.
must be Melford Place, I think, or
Melford
Melford
Place.
Hall.
Melford Hall.
I'll open this now.
Yeah, you think
293.
it's Melford Hall?
Melford
which
Hall,
is,
in Long Melford. Yes, just north. Over the river in Long Melford.
Can't we find something about it there at all on that page? This was conveniently in there, so it must be something to do.
something here.
Will there be a small... Yes.
Change the battery.
The Manor of Lutons has become the present. Oh, wait a minute. In 1373, the Manor of Lutons, now Kentwell,
Kentwell.
is north of Long Melford.
Kentwell.
Yes,
Kentwell.
Hall.
Annika, did you hear that?
No, so I was changing my battery.
Well, it's Kentwell Hall.
Kentwell,
Kentwell Hall, right.
Which is, it's north of Long
north
Melford.
of Long Melford.
Okay, yes, I see Kentwell Hall. Got it.
Good.
Change of diagnosis there.
We've got a moat house amongst these
We'll be there in about
cells
2.5 minutes,
where's
and we
the
should
coup?
be crossing the river. The river Store.
Edgy moat house still.
Still?
A still. Is there a still there?
Shall I have my present?
Kentwell is the house where they're recreating certain years of history.
Oh, right. Touch of the
And-
ye old recreation.
Yes.
We love a good recreation.
And at the moat
Paper.
house, in the still, which is the kind of the pharmacy, isn't it?
Oh, oh, ye old tea cloth.
Yeah, ye salves and unguents, yes.
Yes.
Thanks, Ben.
Uh,
There we are.
Mistress Jane must have.
Oh, and a
Mistress
letter. Oh, it's all
Jane?
too exciting. I'll keep
Mistress
that.
Jane, I should
Keep
think,
that for
will
my
be-
washing up session. Do you want to hold that? Thank you. Thank you very much to that lady. We'll be there in about a minute or two, I should imagine.
So they can
We
find
haven't
any
got
more.
a Jane among
It's
the
a very
family.
large Elizabethan house,
Right, okay.
and the chances are that you will land in front of it. It seems to be moated,
Right.
and you will be able to go over a bridge and into the main building. We'll try and
Okay.
check at the moment where you've to go. Where's the still to be found?
It says in the moat house. The still is.
The moat house.
What is the
where
still?
Where they made up
Only 20.
potions and
Right.
the
Is that
the
it
kind
there?
of
Hang on,
medieval
sorry, I've just
equivalent
been,
of the pharmacy,
distracted.
I believe.
I think that must be the hall ahead. There's a huge Elizabethan, you said, didn't you?
It's Elizabethan type.
Yep, here we are. With a beautiful moat round it. That really is gorgeous. I was saying about...
The moat house, this one here.
there we are. I was saying about the water. There's only sort of 20 to 30 inches of rain a year around here. So
that's the house.
water storage.
A still is a place where spirits are made, a distillery.
Yes,
Oh, everyone is in local
still
costume.
room.
Anneka,
Sorry.
the building that the part of the building you want is as you go in on the left-hand side. It's the
Right.
moat house is on the
That's
left-hand
right.
side.
And what's in there?
The still. There will be a still, like a distillery.
Right, a distillery. Right, okay.
Anneka?
Yes, hello.
The year is 1520 when you arrive.
Okay,
What
right.
was it you were saying? What did you say about the still is what?
Well,
I
here
think where they
everyone
made
is
they
in
kept all the potions
in,
and such like.
16th
Yeah,
century
Yes, it says
costumes.
salves and unguents, yes.
medicine and such like. Yes.
Right, now if you're looking for a lady called Mistress Jane.
Mistress Jane.
Yes, and curtsy again.
Oh, curtsy. Right,
Kentwell,
okay.
And she has a
1520.
simple prescription. A simple prescription.
Right, she's got a simple prescription. Hello there. Nice to see you. Look at all these lovely costumes. That's fantastic. Who made that for you?
mean simple, does it?
My mum. Your mum? Brilliant, mum. Now,
No,
hang on a sec. I have to find my cameraman. Now,
Simple.
let's see if we
Or
can
a
charge
simple
along here. Oh! This is absolutely wonderful, everyone in costume. They're beautiful costumes. Where'd you get them all from? Oh, we hide them. You hide? They're lovely. Now, listen, you've got to leave a path for
Anneka.
Graham, okay?
Seems to be having trouble.
You've got to listen.
Getting through the
Getting
crowd.
through the crowd.
On cable, excuse. Right. What is it?
Take this. You'll take this with you.
Will
You'll
I?
need this.
Oh, will I?
You're
Right.
going to
I've
taste
been
something?
given, ye oldie
The
bit of
Phillips
paper,
family
but I
that own
can't
this
see what it
house
is
organise this
that's
every
here
year
we
for
are.
3 weeks. They
What's this
do a
say?
different year, and
Where do
school
they?
children go and have a
To ye
some living
masters and
lesson.
scholars.
They get dressed up.
Can't read it. Oh, it looks terribly official anyway. Hello! Ah!
Why did they come upon my
20 minutes left.
such rude manner?
Excuse, I wasn't doing anything rude at all. Hang on.
Well, they just run upon us.
Sorry about that. God, that gave me a heart attack.
Well, stop cracking. Why do they
Is
come?
that something to do with it? What's going on? I've just been sort of had a gun fired in my face here. Who are you, anyway?
I'm robbing the soldier. This be fair pass.
You're
so
robbing the soldier. How
Aye.
sweet.
There's nothing sweet about it, and if I do not stop my prattling, we will fire again. Now, why they be here?
Because I don't know, I've got to go and get something from the Lady Jane, is that right?
Yes?
Mistress
Mistress
no,
Jane.
Mistress Jane.
Can I get through?
Aye, if I see the players, mayhap they know where she be.
The players know where she be. Oh, God.
Where's the still room? Ask for the still room. Where's
Can I
the
have that
still
in case
room?
I need it later. Now, let's ask, they said ask these people. Oh gosh, it's getting terribly
Got a
complicated.
still room?
There's these little clusters all over the grounds of people in their medieval costumes or their 16th century outfits. Ah! Oh wait!
Music.
Oh, what's happened? No, we've got... They're all mad. They're really really acting. They're really going over the top. This is wonderful. Do you know where I find the Lady Jane?
Lady Jane?
She's asking for Lady Jane.
Mistress Jane.
Mistress Jane. In the big hall.
Mistress Jane.
Mistress Jane. Mistress Jane.
Oh, kitchen.
Right, hang on. We've got to go round this pond or something.
Anneka.
Thank you.
Anneka,
Yes.
ask somebody for the still room.
The still room. Yeah, they wouldn't
still
have known,
room.
you
I think
see,
it's
'cause
the
they've
one at
never
the
been
back
up to the
here.
main house.
Do you,
the pantry.
if it's, could it be the
Hi.
pantry? Because it's
We're
on the
looking
back
for
of the
Mistress
fire.
Jane in the still room.
Oh, that is that way, just that way.
Just that way. Oh, this way.
Anneka, where exactly are you?
I don't know, but I keep asking. Is Mistress Jane around, lurking in a still room?
We've said the moat house. It's in the
Over this way.
moat house. It's in there somewhere.
And the moat house is on the left-hand side of the building, as you
Right.
face it.
Yes, well, they keep leading me the wrong way, I think. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. They're
If you
certainly
get
not.
into the moat house.
We've got to. We're in a terrible hurry. Where's the still room? The moat house.
Mayhap they may pass that way, and they may find it.
Well, in
Right.
that case, pantry is
Well,
there.
I think if you said it at G Moat House still, it's
Yes.
still in the
Yes.
moat house. So it must be in the
Yes.
moat house. Is that, I don't know, that's the moat. Have you found the moat
There's some
house?
archery going. Yes, we're trying to get there. You wouldn't believe it, but people keep sending us off on an absolute wild goose chase. Now, a spot of archery.
What does that want?
Excuse, Mistress Jane in the moat house.
Aye.
Where is it?
Where be the moat house?
Yeah.
Aye, be yonder that way, mistress. No, can't
No,
interrupt.
thou can't
Oh, that must
interrupt.
go. Hurry, pass on.
No, you've got to interrupt. Because... Oh, thank you. Right. Oh, dear. Here we go. We're charging along. Now, could this be the moat house ahead? Is that the moat house?
And ask there. Maybe there they will tell me
Who are
where
you?
I should go. I am Morgan the Fletcher.
Could have a guided tour.
Well, she seems to be having one. By people who don't know the way around.
Hi. Hello there, sir. We're looking for the moat house.
The moat house. Ask Master Will the basket, mate.
Who are you?
Know it. I'll be the guy in the cane. I know.
Right.
We talked about salves and unguents, didn't we? What are the salves and unguents? Sort of ointments and things like that?
Yes, I believe so.
Is that the moat
Did you?
house?
You looked it up, I think, didn't you?
The moat house. This is wonderful. I mean, everyone you meet is in another century. Hello.
Salve is an ointment for wounds and sores, anything that heals or soothes.
We're still heading for the moat house.
Good heavens,
How
this must
far
be a
away is
vast
it?
place. Where are you?
Right.
She must be exhausted.
All
Where's
these...
the moat house? Do you know? Oh, in here. Can I get in here?
You must know where it is if they're all in the sort of period costume.
Yes. Here we are in the moat house.
Now, the
at long
still
last.
room. You want the
Is this
still room in the moat house.
No, mistress. Still and be up above.
It would be, wouldn't it? Right. We're getting up above now.
She's going to need this
Going up a
herbal
ladder.
medicine.
Unguents are simply ointments.
Oh, right. Now, this is where all the
And a
potions are
simple
mixed.
prescription.
You need a simple prescription.
Have you got to Mistress Jane yet?
Get Mistress Jane.
Oh, sorry, which was Mistress Jane?
Maybe Mistress Jane there, mistress.
Oh, you're Mistress Jane. Oh, Mistress Jane has got it danced her bodice. Stop the
You've
clock.
got it!
Yes.
Right, stop the clock and take
Yes,
another
stop
short
the clock.
break.
Well, welcome back once again. During that commercial break, we scooted up to the northwest corner of our map, and we've actually repositioned at a place called Hengrave Hall. I don't know whether you can see that.
I got
was
it.
built by wealthy wool merchants between 1525 and 1538. So have you found Hengrave?
Yes, yes, yes.
There we are. Do you-
Okay.
So when you start the clock, I'll read out
Shall
the clue.
we go then? Okay,
Yeah.
start the clock.
Okay, this is the clue. Between the Lark and the Linnet, where Charlie first met his aunt, a royal event could end in a close shave.
Between the Lark and the Linnet, where Charlie first met his aunt, a royal event could end in a close shave.
Perhaps, Frank, this is the time for you to get rid of that beard.
We've got all the Suffolk books here.
Could you get back in the helicopter?
Right, sorry. Keith, have you got anything that needs shaving? No?
Just get into the
It's a lovely
helicopter,
baby
please.
Well, there are two rivers called the Lark and the Linnet, for a start.
Excellent.
They are the two rivers in this area.
Yes.
There's
There's the Linnet.
lots lots of beautiful estates around of the Suffolk nobility. Perhaps that could have some connection with a royal event. She said, not knowing what she was talking about as usual. We'll take it off and we'll have a look at this.
Between the Lark and the Linnet, where Charlie first met his aunt.
Charlie's aunt was written by Brandon Thomas and first performed at the Theatre Royal in Bury.
Ah.
Ah, Bury St Edmunds.
Bury St Edmunds.
Theatre Royal,
Bury
a
St
royal
Edmunds.
Theatre Royal in Bury St Edmunds.
Yes, we think so.
Okay, we're off to Bury
Now
St
we must
Edmunds.
find
Off
where
to
that
Bury
is.
St Edmunds.
Right, you have a look. I must just tell you about last night.
Well,
We had
I'll
a
see if I
fire
can
alarm
think
in the hotel at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
But there wasn't a real fire, was there?
Hysterical. But I'm really not very impressed
But
with
something
the
about it.
fire drill on the
Where's
crew.
the
I think we'll
theatre?
have to do better next
What's
time.
the Royal Theatre?
Theatre Royal, yes.
But something
St
about it.
Edmunds.
Where's the theatre?
What's the Royal Theatre?
Yeah, Theatre Royal must be right in the middle somewhere, mustn't it?
Yes.
Old Town Hall, Athenæum.
See it on this map, yes.
Well,
Theatre, Westgate Street.
I think...
East.
Yes, we're on the outskirts of the town now.
Eastgate Street. It's down here, Westgate.
This is a very
right.
famous
Theatre Royal.
centre.
Right.
Annika,
Yes,
it's
hello.
on Westgate Street.
Westgate Street, right in the centre, is that?
It's
yes,
rather
it
towards
is.
the south of the centre.
Right, okay.
North of the River Linnet, if you can find the,
Yes, well, we're
the River Linnet.
13 minutes
sort of
left.
south of the centre, but north of the river, Keith. I don't
Yes.
know where we can land.
And it looks as if there might be some open land around it.
It does look like
Well,
that,
it might look... Does it from the map? How big's the area? You see, you're not really allowed to land in the
Half
middle
a
of
mile.
a built-up town.
Ah.
I think we'll have to go around the
Okay.
outskirts somewhere.
Right.
Is that right?
Well, let's hope you find somebody with some swift transport. Not...
Yes.
Okay.
Have a look and see what's on.
A royal event.
Ah.
Sweeney Todd Shock and Roll Show. Royal
Is it? Why
event.
not? Why not?
Close
Sweeney
shave.
Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
Yes. The Sweeney Todd Shock and Roll Show.
The Shock and Roll?
Sweeney Todd Shock and Roll Show, which is taking place at the moment.
At the Theatre Royal?
It is. It's stage-struck children's workshop.
Oh, my goodness, that's all we need, some stage-struck children.
Bringing their own dynamism to the demon barber.
Oh, my
Yes.
goodness.
Story.
Because the end of the
This
clue
is a
says in a
close
close shave, you see.
So you could be going to be made into a pie for the first time.
A pie?
Pie, yes, that's what Sweeney Todd did with
sorry.
his victims.
So it's in a pipe, right.
No, you
Wait until the chair begins to tip
Yes.
and then get out of it quickly. Because he used to drop them through the floor.
Sorry, life, sorry, I can never resist saying that. Sorry, we're
Now, here's the
clumping
theatre
through the grass.
itself.
Now, I think the Theatre Royal was some distance off. It could be
They'll
a
probably be
case for
doing it on
abducting a
the
driver.
stage.
Hello? Hi!
Where are we landing?
Terrible lot of noise going on now. Can you hear anything?
It's this way.
No.
Is it far? Yeah, oh, great. Let's see if maybe we can get a lift.
So it is a full-scale production at the Theatre Royal.
Here's a car.
Where are you exactly, Annika?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just about to find out, in fact.
Breaking up so badly,
She said
can't actually hear.
she's just going to find out where she is.
Yes.
11 minutes to go.
Scale.
It's a car. Hi!
half a mile
Do you want to give us a lift?
Where to?
To the Theatre Royal.
We'll get shot.
Oh, will you? Why? What do you do? What are you meant to be doing at the moment?
Police.
Piss.
Police.
Oh, police. What? Sorry.
Post Office
What's
Engineering
going on?
Department might have some vans.
We haven't got
Yes,
room
we
to all
can
get in the back.
borrow a police car or something.
I don't know. He either said he'd had too much to drink or he's in disguise. I didn't quite get that. You're a plainclothes policeman. What
He's
are
a
you?
plainclothes policeman.
Plainclothes policeman.
Police mechanics.
What? There's nothing secretive about that.
She's probably disturbed a
Oh, I
stakeout or
see.
something.
Oh, that man's a bit worried he's going to lose his job because he stopped to give us a lift. Bit worried. They're police mechanics, you see. I'm allowed to say that, aren't I?
Of course you can.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just your friend looked as if he was about to be deported. Oh, sorry. The Theatre Royal, how far is it?
2 minutes.
Are you getting a lift now, Annika?
Yeah, we've got a lift with a couple of mechanics. This is
How
wonderful.
far is it, Annie?
Oh, how far is it? Do you know?
It says here that the Theatre Royal Bury St Edmunds, a comedy melodrama based on the story of the demon barber of Fleet Street,
strange ladies now.
which is performed by members of stage children's workshops and is treated to their own particular brand of enthusiastic dynamism.
We've heard
So I
about
think you may very well be in for trouble.
Right, OK, well, we're speeding along with old Neil here, or young Neil. Sorry, Neil.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Any
Well, now
idea
you know
where you are,
it
Annie?
really does happen live.
Don't say Berry.
Every day.
I thought it was... We just came out because we saw your helicopter landing.
Whatever kind of vehicle
Great,
she's getting a lift in,
We'd have never run there.
problems here.
Listen, you know you left your friend back there.
It's all right. We're only about 2 seconds down the road.
Would you mind waiting for us? And after we've got the clue, try to...
Oh, she's asking him to wait till after they've got the clue to take her back.
Well, that's good. Sorry?
You want to jump ahead?
I know.
Does he know? Can he tell you how far he's got to go?
Yes, it's a couple of minutes. It's just round the corner.
Right.
9 minutes.
Here's the Theatre Royal. Here we are, in the middle of Bury.
Are you at the front?
Right, yes, we are.
Right, go through, straight through into the saloon, through into the dress circle, and then onto the stage. I'm sure you'll be greeted with enthusiasm.
And a lot of tomato ketchup, probably.
Oh, hang on. Why tomato ketchup?
The blood.
The blood!
Story.
You've got to change your clothes.
Oh, here we are, Stalls and Grand Circle. Here's the stage. Oh, look. Hang on a sec.
Has he dropped you yet?
I think they're in the middle of performance.
She said she's there at the theatre.
You the producer? You're the producer. Can I go down?
Down the stage.
Can I go down?
Just getting
The barber is hard at it.
The barber's hard at it, is he?
He's hard at it. There's all sorts of... Oh, look, it's all going on the stage. No!
Right, what do you want to do?
Oh, hang on.
Interrupt. Would you like to see if
I've
you...
been abducted by... Hang on.
Sit down.
Oh.
Sit back, relax.
You're joking.
We'll all be over before you know what has happened. Sit.
Close shave, I fear.
Have you ever had a razor cut before?
No.
You won't need one again.
No, I haven't. What's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
What's all this here noisy? My goodness. That blonde bird that just flew in. I've got a message for you.
Is she going to be arrested?
My notebook.
Oh, he's got the clue!
He's got the clue in his mouth. Right, keep going.
Quite lightly, I reckon.
Read it, will
In
you?
Harvey Bristol's dream, where the tomes are rare, the clementine is grand, or the
In
clementine
Harvey
is
Bristol's
grand.
dream, where the terms are rare...
That was
the
very well done,
clement
if you
is
don't mind me saying. I think I got off quite lightly. They mentioned tomato sauce and eggs and custard pies and... I'm going to get out quickly for you. No,
3 miles southwest of Bury.
Southwest. Can you get back to the
Is
helicopter,
it worth
Annie?
going?
And
Yes.
Ickworth.
And the library, I presume, going to take...
In your rotunda, yes, it will be the library.
Right. We're off again.
Sorry.
Goodbye to the young, enthusiastic players there. That was great. And I hate our friend Neil.
Tomes are rare. So it's the rare
Oh,
books.
he's gone. How could he?
Clementi is a harpsichord, is it?
I'm just trying to check that
When
out.
did that... Hello?
Has it mentioned anything in Clementi?
Piano.
Oh, what was the clue to the treasure?
A little bit of a fiddle.
A little bit of it. It was a violin
Maybe
then,
it
would
must
it?
be a violin.
Right. A
Except...
fiddle. We're going to go and find a fiddle. Fiddle? Yeah.
Anything about Clementi?
I don't know whether you'll be coming with us, Neil. I'm sorry, but...
Pianist and composer, child prodigy as organist and composer.
So which town?
For a grand piano.
You're
Tell her where
heading
she's
for
going.
Ickworth.
You're going to Ickworth.
Southwest.
Southwest of Bury.
3 miles southwest of Bury.
Can you see it?
And it's just slightly southwest of Bury St Edmunds, Ickworth House.
Right, sorry, I'm being incredibly thick here.
Just under 6 minutes to go.
Oh, gosh, right.
Oh, no.
We're,
How far away? 3 miles. Oh, we might...
we're literally just speeding along. We'll be in the helicopter in 2 seconds.
Harvey Bristol's dream, where the tomes...
Gosh, this is great.
Ickworth. Well, the tomes are rare, so it'll be in the rare books. It'll
Well, it's in the library.
In the library.
Ickworth,
Yes.
Is there anything of the library
Thank you,
there?
Neil.
Yes, there's the library
That's
here
very
on page
kind of you.
18. That's the library. There's a grand there.
Largest of the staterooms in the rotunda.
And it's
We're locked in.
A little bit of a fiddle is this.
Yes, they're largely due to the first Marquis of Bristol, the present appearance of the room.
Thank you, this way, Chris.
Etc.
Are you on your way yet?
Yes, we're on our way.
It's not very far, but we need all the speed we can get, please.
Hiking.
5 minutes
Right,
left.
that was quite interesting. Oh, I've met the Suffolk police. Are they famous then round here? Round these parts? Now, Ickworth House is what we're heading for, and I have to say I still can't see it on the map.
Can you see the A143 coming out of Bury?
Southwest.
Follow that road down.
Ickworth House, got it. Brilliant. What a star.
The Clementi Grand Piano.
Wow.
And a set of 12 single
We're on
tracks.
our
So
way
that's
there
where-
now.
In the
library.
Leaving the town of Bury St Edmunds behind.
Right.
You want the library at Ickworth, Annie?
Okay, the library.
Is there a
guide map of it?
And then what in the library? Are you enjoying yourselves?
The library is in the house.
They haven't got time to think about that. They're too busy solving the clue.
Yes, okay.
Annie, the house has a rotunda, a round central section, and 2 wings.
Yes.
The library is in the central rotunda. You go in through the hall, straight through to the other side of the house, and that's the library.
Okay, so it's the library. I go into the library, and then what?
And you're looking for a piano.
4 minutes.
The grand piano.
And then what with the actual clue?
And the clue
A little
itself
bit of a
is
fiddle.
a little bit.
A bit of a fiddle.
A bit of a fiddle.
Or the bridge, perhaps?
Could be a little bit of a fiddle is what you're
it's a
looking
bit
for.
of a fiddle.
A bit of a fiddle.
It's a bit of a fiddle. That's the whole thing.
It's a bit of a fiddle.
bit of a fiddle.
So it could in fact be just the bridge or the tuning.
Yes.
Could be anything.
Right, we'll be there in about a minute. We're just speeding along this lovely sort of rich countryside here. Lots of farmland. This is the town of Horringer we're passing over.
Right, you're very close then.
Right, and we'll be there in a minute. I would say 1 minute. It must be. Oh yes, there. Now, Graham, can you see in the woodland there? There's the round part of the
Rotunda.
house, the rotunda that we were talking about. Oh gosh, it looks
There's grass in front of it, Annie.
Yeah.
You should be able to land right at the front door, I hope.
We're getting a message from London. Can you park just by the front door?
We've got 3 minutes.
He's got 3 minutes to go, Keith.
If Keith can land on a submarine, he can land in front of the door.
Actually, we think we probably... So if I land on the grass in front, I go straight through the house.
Straight
and
through
it's
the house to
at
the
the
back.
back, is it?
Straight, you come into the house, there are columns in front of you.
Yeah, got
and
the
there's-
columns.
There are 2 doors, one either side, and you're straight into the library.
And is this the first floor, is it?
It's on the ground floor.
Ground floor. Okay, and it's the piano, and there's a bit of a fiddle going on.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay, well, I think we got this wrapped up. And
grand
Keith would
piano.
land. Keith, we've done enough of the scenic bit now. Could we land? We're coming into land. That really is... What period is this house?
It's Baroque, I would say. I really don't know how old it is,
It's
but...
absolutely amazing.
You know,
quite extraordinary.
Sorry, what?
You know
Right,
about it?
okay.
How old? 17, 14.
14 was when John...
Yeah, it's the 18th century house. I think.
18th century.
Annika, when you get into this library, you've got to find the grand
2 minutes.
piano.
Right. Okay, Keith.
And the
Right, you just leapt out then. It's like a gazelle.
the clue is it's a bit of a fiddle. It might be a little fiddle or it might be part of a fiddle.
Yes. Excuse me, I think that's enough chat
A little
about
violin,
fiddles.
I mean.
Please, Kenneth, it's...
It could
I know
be a
this is a
miniature.
Channel 4
Miniature,
programme.
yeah.
Let's
Miniature.
take you to
Annika, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Annika?
Yes, we're inside.
It could be a miniature fiddle.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Now...
Are you in the library yet?
I'm in the main hall, so I go straight through to the back.
Straight on, through either of the doors, left or right.
Yep, hang on, the arrows point this way. Arrows. Now there's a door, we're going through the left... Oh, it's locked. Oh, my goodness.
It's getting very
1
tense.
1/4 minutes to go.
Come on.
Annika,
locked.
1 1/4 minutes.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, crumbs. Hello! How do I get to the library? Excuse me. This one.
Come on.
Oh, here we are. Here we are.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Here's the grand piano!
Can you look and see if there's a tiny violin or something close to it?
Have you got... I'm so sorry to interrupt your sonata and sing.
small
You've got
violin.
a little fiddle. We've got a minute left.
Or bits.
45 seconds.
Oh, my goodness, what am I
A little violin, a little violin.
Oh, it's here!
You got it?
Oh, great.
You got it?
You got it?
Stop the clock, we've won!
Fantastic, fantastic, you've won.
Thank you
All that
very
effort.
much, Annika. Thank you very much to the crew, please.
And thanks also to Elizabeth for playing quite so beautifully.
Money for you.
That's for you, Peter, and there's one for you, Anne.
Thank you very much.
We make quite sure that you get your fair share of it.
That's wonderful.
And some extra pennies.
Oh, and some extra
The treasure hunt game and the treasure hunt book.
How lovely.
It's all in the book.
Well, congratulations to you
Thank you
both.
very
That was a terrific show.
you very
Well done.
much.
Well done. Thank you, Anneka, very much.
Many
That was
thanks.
great.
Well
And thank
done.
you, Lindsay,
You're very
for all your help.
Thank you.
And that is the end of Treasure Hunt for this week. Hope you'll join us again next week at the same time. Until then, goodbye.
Yes, Treasure Hunt is back next week, starting on Monday at 10 in the Cotswolds. And it's a hard life being a cop, mean on the streets and tough times at home. That's life for the Sirens next.